So here's the ultimate question. We have rockets, we have AI, but somehow we're still stuck paying for gas. It makes no sense. Energy isn't scarce. It's everywhere. Sunlight, wind, and even thermal vents. It's a cosmic buffet, and we're paying for tap water. The man who saw the truth was Nikola Tesla. He knew the whole planet could run for free. He was the real visionary. But that's where Thomas Edison comes in. He perfected the game of selling light, and he wasn't about to give away his golden goose. The war of the currents wasn't just AC versus DC. It was Tesla's ideology versus Edison's bank account. The stakes were astronomical.
And backing Edison? The ultimate gatekeeper of cash, J.P. Morgan. He feared anything that couldn't be metered.
In 1901, Tesla built the Wardenclyffe Tower to power the whole planet wirelessly. Imagine zero electric bills. But Morgan asked Tesla, "Where the heck is the meter? If I can't charge, why am I here?" He didn't want a power source, he wanted a revenue source. Edison and Morgan understood. Tesla's system made all their copper wires and power plants completely worthless. It was an existential threat. Edison launched a vicious campaign to smear Tesla's AC power, even electrocuting animals in public. The inventor became a supervillain. So, Morgan pulled the funding. Edison won the technology war. The system of metering won. Tesla lost everything. Then the media, funded by the same alliance, called Tesla eccentric and obsessed with pigeons. The easiest way to bury a genius. The tower was dismantled and sold for scrap metal. Tesla's free energy dream was physically destroyed to secure a future of metered electricity. But the conspiracy needed political muscle. Who benefits most from a system that generates massive tax revenue?
Enter President Big Cheese, the politician.
He feared the loss of control and the stability of the petrodollar. If power is free, we lose billions in tax revenue. Who pays for the military? Who pays for the roads? Chaos. So you have the three-headed monster of suppression: finance, technology, and government. Their shared goal: to protect the system of payment. Not the energy, but the meter. The next challenge? Stanley Meyer. He figured out how to run a car on water, a direct hit to Big Oil's profits. Meyer's car was running on water, potentially breaking the laws of physics, or maybe just the laws of Exxon profits. Meyer was about to change the world, but the forces of the three-headed monster were already mobilized.
That water car threatens the petrodollar. That is an act of economic treason. Eliminate the threat.
And then came the fateful dinner. He was poisoned. Official cause? Aneurysm. But his last words: "They poisoned me." The internet still asks, cranberry juice or conspiracy? Tesla was financially destroyed. Meyer was poisoned. The message was loud and clear: don't mess with the meter. But the conspiracy didn't stop. It got smarter. It figured out how to kill the idea without killing the inventor itself. This brings us to Dr. Elara Vortex, our resident genius who figured out how to use ambient radio waves for power. Zero electric bill. Her device? A potato wrapped in tinfoil, hooked up to a coat hanger. Very professional. Totally legit science, trust me. DRV tried to post her hack online, but the moment she did, the modern conspiracy deployed its greatest weapon, the algorithm. YouTube's robot was like, "Nah, bro, can't have that. Think of the ad revenue. This video is a threat."
Video demonetized, taken down for misinformation, and the comment section flooded with bots saying, "Buy more battery packs, now!"
Every time I typed free energy, my laptop spontaneously ordered $200 worth of AAA batteries. It's a targeted attack.
The old conspiracy sent assassins. The new one sends AD targeting. They get rich either way. Pure genius. This is where Greg comes in, the journalist. He's our anchor to reality. But mostly, he's just tired.
Look, I just want one big story before I quit.
But every time I talk to Dr. V, I lose another coffee and gain 3 new phobias.
Nonsense, Greg. We are being tracked by the oil lobby and the Global Electric Meter Syndicate. We must run.
And the syndicate's political muscle? The man who loves taxes more than his own family. President Big Cheese.
Get them! I need that potato device. If power is free, I lose billions in tax revenue for the military budget.
The entire purpose of the cover-up wasn't just profit. It was state control, making money purely by controlling the toll booth and the tax code. The old guard, Edison and Morgan's heirs, just funded the disinformation campaigns. They don't have to fight, they just pay people to call DRV crazy. This brings us to the new, subtle tool of political suppression, the anti-patent law. Make the technology worthless, not dangerous. The courts didn't say Meyer's car didn't run on water. They said his method violated the laws of thermodynamics, which is just science's way of saying. So Dr. V and Greg went on the run, not from assassins, but from bureaucrats with court orders and a really specific police car.
Dr. V, why are we riding a bicycle?
I thought your potato could power the world.
VDR.
It can, but the energy field is currently being used to run this very important anti-tracking fan.
Priorities, Greg.
That's the core of the conspiracy, folks. Distraction. They make us believe our little anti-tracking fan is vital, while the real issue burns unnoticed. Every time you worry about a microchip, you forget the macro bill waiting on your mailbox. It's a beautiful evil. Their only safe haven? The one place bureaucracy and big business fear to tread? The Gossiper Network. Did you hear? The reason the lights are out is because the government moved the electrical grid to Mars. It's a disgrace. DRV, we're hiding in a house whose security relies on rampant misinformation. I feel less safe now.
Nonsense. Disinformation is the ultimate firewall. They can't find the truth if they are buried under 20 other better truths.
Meanwhile, President Big Cheese was throwing another fit because the world was talking about a potato.
I need that potato. It is threatening the stability of the global utility market. Get JP Morgan's descendants on the line.
5% interest. Don't meter the pigeons.
Big Cheese and the financial elites aren't worried about energy. They're worried about obsolescence. What do they sell when the most valuable commodity is free? Their only safe haven? The one place bureaucracy and big business fear to tread? The Gossiper Network. The final battle is not fought with tanks. It is a battle of paperwork and pure political pressure. Big Cheese's true weapon against DRV was bureaucracy. They don't kill the inventor, they kill the permits. Big Cheese's true weapon against DRV was bureaucracy. They don't kill the inventor, they kill the permits. I'm officially filing an investigative report on the cost of printer ink in a global conspiracy. This is the hardest part. Meanwhile, Big Cheese sent his lawyers. Their mission? To declare the ambient radio wave energy as unlicensed use of the electromagnetic spectrum.
Your potato is generating unlicensed bandwidth. That's a $500,000 fine per minute. Pay up.
They couldn't meter the air, so they metered the frequency. The genius of monetization.
I heard the reason the price of tuna went up is because DRV is stealing all the electrical current.
The Gossiper is the real hero of the suppression. She replaces the actual threat with a milder, more relatable panic. Nobody panics about the power grid, but everybody panics about tuna prices. That's smart, evil marketing. I'm now investigating the intersection of corporate suppression and seafood market volatility. My life is absurd.
We need an experiment. We must prove the potato works, and then we must broadcast Tesla's last true plans.
The final confrontation. Big Cheese sent a team of agents disguised as meter readers. We are here to check the voltage regularity. Open up! This is a mandatory inspection.
Greg, initiate the distraction sequence. Fire the rumors.
Distraction sequence? I don't have a distraction sequence. I just brought coffee.
Don't worry, dear. I've already posted.
The whole block thinks that big van is here to take their compost bins.
Panic over compost! That's the real power of the Batam network. The agents were completely paralyzed by the fear of...
It worked! Now, connect the potato to the local transmission antenna. We must broadcast Tesla's plans.
The free energy device was online. But what did it broadcast? The true, unsuppressed message of the great...
I have given mankind the light. The power is yours. I have conquered the darkness and...
Wait, Dr. V, what is he talking about? That's not a plan.
That's just a motivational speech. It's the psychological component, Greg. We must inspire the people to stop paying. That's the real key.
Shut it down! Shut down the broadcast! He's telling people to stop paying! This is worse than treason!
The entire global conspiracy's downfall wasn't a magnetic motor. It was the simple, terrifying idea that people would simply stop giving them money.
Saying, not paying? My gold reserves! The horror!
The conspiracy had protected the technology, but they forgot to protect the mindset. Tesla won the ideological war.
But the fight isn't over. The power of propaganda is stronger than a potato. Now, the final phase, the ultimate paradox. So Tesla's message was broadcast. What happened next? Did the world immediately embrace free power? Of course not. The establishment simply activated the ultimate countermeasure, the skeptic, the idea that everything you see is fake. Reports of free power are merely the work of an eccentric scientist who uses a potato. Trust the utilities. Wait, I spent 3 days hiding in a compost bin for this story to be dismissed because it involves a potato? The public couldn't handle the truth being that simple. They preferred the complex lie. That's human nature, folks.
They hate the potato. They hate the simplicity. They want a complex, expensive solution. We must complicate the truth.
The story of free energy is consistent. Financial ruin, poison, political pressure, and finally, ridicule. Even today, inventors who try to revive Tesla's work are met with the same obstacles: lawsuits, lack of funding, and strange technical failures. The plans for the real system still exist, buried deep in government vaults and maybe in some forgotten attic. But here's the good news, my friends. They failed to kill the idea, because the idea of getting something for nothing is powerful. That's why we have Dr. V, and we have Greg, the exhausted chronicler of the absurd. I finally wrote the story. Headline: World not ready for free potato power. I'm going back to bed.
The fight continues. I'm now developing a generator that runs on pure misinformation. It's the only limitless fuel left.
The ultimate paradox. The conspiracy lives because we pay, but the dream lives because the possibility of free power is still the best story ever told.
JP Morgan đã đúng. Bạn không thể đong đếm không khí. Nhưng ông ta đã tìm ra cách đong đếm nỗi sợ không có không khí.
And that fear is why we keep paying the bills. We're paying for their silence, their yachts, and their peace of mind. So, next time you see your monthly statement, remember Tesla. Remember the potato. Remember the cranberry juice. You are not just paying for kilowatt hours. You are paying for the global conspiracy's comfortable silence. But keep tinkering. Keep asking questions. Because every time you question the bill, Tesla gets a little stronger. Who knows? Maybe one day, a truly free energy device will be invented, and the only thing that will be outlawed is the electric meter itself. We hope that energy isn't finite, but infinite, and that heating our homes won't require a loan. The conspiracy is still active, and your bill is due next week. Peace out! Thanks for watching. If you like this conspiracy, smash that like button and subscribe for more mind-blowing truths. Don't let them win.